Chào mừng quý vị và các bạn đã cùng quay trở lại với chương trình Việt Nam trong tim tôi. Và bây giờ chúng ta sẽ tiếp tục cuộc trò chuyện cùng với nghệ sĩ đa tài Davide để cùng xem cuộc sống của anh tại thành phố Hồ Chí Minh như thế nào nha. So until now, the projects up doing the portrait Southeast Asia is coming which period?
Now I have, well, you can find online, you can find 3 portraits. I am currently editing a 4th one, and I'm looking into hopefully travel north to the north and do a 5th portrait. So I'm on my 5th. I am alone, so I'm a one-man show. I wish always I could do better. I could do more, but then I have to put up with the fact that I am alone, that I'm doing this thing by myself. So it's taking a bit longer than having a team of people working with me. But I'm happy.
Can you tell me in detail that what is the process that you're making a documentary film by alone?
The most difficult part is to find the story, because there is not a recipe for it. There is not like a right way to go about it. It's a few different elements that have to come together. I try to find stories or people that I feel that in the next generation, most likely their job will completely disappear or has transformed so much that it won't be recognizable anymore. So that's one very important element. Another element is I like here in Southeast Asia how people work with their hands, how they work with their body, so how they perform their activity, their passion, their hobby with their. So that's another element. So then once I find the story, how I go about it, I start to investigate literally. So I start to ask about a phone number, or if I find it from an article, how can I reach that journalist that maybe can help me to get near the character. Once I have reached the person, I usually have a person or a friend or a journalist that helps me to introduce me to this person. Yeah, so and then it goes from there, step by step. I get to meet the person, win the trust. They understand what I'm doing, and then I set up for meeting again and eventually start to film.
Bến Tre hồi nhỏ lớn mới lên đây 20 mấy năm rồi. Hồi trước là Kiến Hòa, sau là đổi là Bến Tre. Thì chú như buồn gia đình cái giờ lên đây rồi sống 2 cha con.
In the Southeast Asian portrait, you told me that you do one in the north, some in Ho Chi Minh City also. So for example, in the north, what did you do?
Oh, now cross finger for me. In the north, I found an interesting character, an historian of water puppetry. So water puppetry is a big tradition in Vietnam, but somehow there is this man that has been writing many books about water puppetry and has got a great collection of puppets. So I wish through this person, hopefully, if I can get hold of him finally, to maybe describe the water puppetry world in a very traditional way, because I felt I went to see it both here in Saigon and in Hanoi, the show, the water puppetry show, And he felt that it has changed very much to please audience, like to be attractive to the tourist. And instead my desire, my curiosity lays in, oh no, I want to see it happening in the rice field, how the Vietnamese will do it for themselves and not to please me as a foreigner coming here to visit. Yeah. So that will be hopefully my next journey.
Who are the characters in your portrait?
I've done one about a fisherman. This fisherman was living actually on the Saigon River, not too far from here.
Yeah.
Right at the back of this big monster there called the Saigon Pearl. The man lost an arm during the Vietnam War. So to start with, my fascination was he had to invent a technique how to fish, because with just one arm, it's not that easy to. So that's what first attracted my curiosity, so to speak. And in the same way, I went about the other stories. I was going around the city, and at that, I met a calligraphy artist. That's my second story, is about a calligraphy artist. There are many people that do calligraphy art, but this one particular man has got his own very special technique, where he's drawing not only letters to wish, good health or good luck for the year to come, but where he implements other meaning and drawing.
And the third one?
I was traveling in Cambodia, and randomly, as I am driving up a street on a scooter, I heard some really interesting music. So I stop, I go over, and I see this group of musicians with these very ancient musical instruments. So I heard them playing, and I asked, at the time I was traveling, so I was with a tour guide, and the tour guide told me, oh yeah, this is like a very ancient tradition here in Cambodia called Arak music, which we play when somebody is sick. And so 1 year later, I'm like, oh, that story really stuck in my mind. It was really something really beautiful and unique. And so I decided to travel back to Cambodia and look for these people that play this kind of music, and little by little, piece by piece.
Get your motor running, head out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes out, heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind, and the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, I gotta go make it happen, take the world in a loving embrace.
I was able to get back to them. Being independent, as you know, is like I don't have a budget behind my back. I don't have somebody that produces me. So because I have time, what I don't have is money. Usually it's one thing or the other, right? People either have no time and have some money, or they have time but they don't have money. So I belong to the second category.
Okay.
But sometimes people get the wrong impression because they see me as a foreigner and go over, and ask, oh, I would like to do this, and they look at me thinking, oh no, this person, there must be something. It tells me, that they don't have money, that they're independent, but maybe they come here, they take a picture of me, like they take a portrait of me, and then they go home and they sell it. So lately it happened that somebody, they did actually ask me for money, and then I'll be sitting there going like, oh, well, I actually don't have any money. I don't, if I can help, if I can share what I have, meaning if I can invite you out for a dinner, or I can give you a little bit of money for the time that you spend with me, that's one thing. But to actually ask me for a fee like an actor or, a movie star, I don't have anything of that.
But how can you persuade them to become the characters in your...
That's right. So I guess, again, it's about time. It's about making them understand who I am and where I'm coming from. And because people are not stupid, they get it. Somehow they do understand. Somehow they let go of what they first thought about me and I win their trust. Most of the time, I am lucky enough that I win their trust, and they let me film it, or we come to an agreement where we are both happy with.
How many portraits that you intend to do in your project? Do you estimate? And how long will you continue with your job now as a documentary film director?
I am enjoying this very much, so I hope that I can continue doing it for as long as possible. So my project is titled Southeast Asian Portraits, and that means that my ambition, my wish, is that I can do this kind of portraits in all of Southeast Asian countries.
So not only in Vietnam, but
So not
also
only
in Thailand, Philippines, or something.
Correct. Currently, I find that Ho Chi Minh as my base, as my headquarters, so to speak, like the place where to travel to other destinations is ideal, because I can reach, other countries and other destinations quite easily with a flight for 1 hour, or with a bus I can
It means
go
a
to
very
Cambodia.
short distance to the other country.
Yeah. It's very accessible. I hope that I can continue. Again, it's hard to predict. I think that if I can do from 3 to 5 portraits for each country, I am very happy and very lucky. So maybe I'm coming to a close, meaning I'm coming close to move to different countries to start to look for portraits in different areas, in different places. At the moment, I'll be glad to go to the north and do the story in the north. And then after that, I will start to look for new stories and see where that is going to take me.
Ah, sounds great. I'm very happy to listen your story and also enjoy your Italian food. But I hope next time you will cook for me Vietnamese dishes. Also,
Okay.
you will try to learn, right?
We'll try. We'll try that.
But before we finish the program today, do you want to say anything to the people together with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Hãy cùng tôi yêu Việt Nam.
Yes, good, correct. Yeah. Also, we have a small souvenir for you, so that you can remember.
You're being serious.
You like it? I can take it out if you don't like.
No, I do like it. Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, hope you will remember our program, Davide. Thank you very much.
I will do. Thank you. Thank you.
Cảm ơn tất cả quý vị đã đồng hành cùng với anh Davide cũng như là chương trình Việt Nam trong tim tôi. Hẹn gặp lại trong những số lần sau để cùng khám phá thêm những nhân vật khác nữa nhé. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại.